How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and as you can hopefully see there from a very zoomed in position from where I'm filming this, we have both countdown calendars for the Match Attax 2024 collection, 23-24 collection, and the Adrenalyn XL Premier League collection as well. So we have 24 packs in each. We've got 120 cards to be found in the Match Attax, 135 to be found in the Adrenalyn XL. So we'll open both of these just in this video. So with I'll show you one at a time. The countdown calendar for the Adrenalyn XL contains one guaranteed excellence card, that is Kieran Trippier, and one limited edition as well, where we find a legend or signature. We have been very, very lucky with both, and we've got one golden baller as well to be found in the countdown calendar for the Premier League Adrenalyn XL. In this one, we will have 24 packs of Match Attax, and each pack will come with one exclusive Festive edition card as well. So they're looking quite nice. You've got the snow effect on there, as well as we normally get with the Christmas editions for the Match Attax. But we'll start off with the Premier League, shall we, as I open this up. So Christmas is around the corner. We've got festive football to be had, and we've also got the countdown calendar for the Premier League Adrenalyn XL. So we start off with, what I'll do is I think I'll just fold this over like that, so we get the ones in. You can see the door that I'm opening. So the first door to be opened is number 1. It is the Premier League logo up here. So we are doing very well for the Premier League collection this year. Now, this is always a problem, is trying to get them open. I'm just going to butcher this a bit, but the first pack is going to be opened here, and let's see what we are going to get from the Premier League countdown calendar. So there is a code there for anyone that wishes to use it. So the first card we get is Lewis Cook for Bournemouth. We have got Mark Gahey for Crystal Palace, Tim Ream for Fulham. We get McGuinness there for Aston Villa. We've got playmaker Bernardo Silva, and we finish off with a precision Dwight McNeil. So the number 2, and I think I might be folding this over quite a few times. Number 2 there is Nottingham Forest. So Nottingham Forest is going to be, what's behind Nottingham Forest door? Oh, it's another pack. What do you know? So we just tear that open a bit, and pack number 2 for door number 2 on the 2nd of December has a code for anyone that wishes to use that. And we start off with Amadou Onana for Everton. We have Willy Boley for Nottingham Forest, George Baldock for Sheffield United. We've got Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool. We've got a playmaker in Jorginho, and we finish off with a next level Martin Odegaard. So flipping it back round there to find door number 3, who is Everton. So hopefully the news that's come out in the last couple of days that Everton have had a points deduction. They'll be hoping for a merrier Christmas than the Premier League are trying to give them. I'll try and open this as gently as I can. Some of the doors aren't complying with me. As we come to the 3rd of December, door number 3, which gives us a code for anyone that wishes to use it. And the first card we get is Reece Burke of Luton Town. We then have Benoit Badiashile for Chelsea, Jordan Pickford for Everton. We have Taiwo Iwonye for Forest. We have Ilya Zabaranye for Bournemouth. And we finish off with a game changer. It's Miguel Almiron. So door number 4, again, of course, is going to be on the flip side. I think I'm going to be going back and forward here. Door number 4 is behind Liverpool's door. So we'll go here. Take that out. So the 4th of December, door number 4 is going to give us a code, of course, for anyone that wishes to use it. And the cards are Jean-Philippe Mateta for Palace. We've got Pablo Sarabia for Wolves, Erling Haaland for Manchester City. We've got the Luton lineup. We have got our inserts being the Adrenalyn Rush, Johan Visa, and the game changer, Dominic Solanke. So that is door number 4. Door number 5, I'm going to flip this back over again, is behind the door of Brighton and Hove Albion. And the only thing about getting the packs out here, they do bend as you're pulling them out, which is not ideal. But door number 5 is going to give us, as always, a code for anyone that wishes to use it. The cards that we have for this one start off with Philip Billing for Bournemouth. We have Diogo Dalot for Manchester United. Anthony Gordon for Newcastle. We got Harry Wilson for Fulham. We have the Brentford line-up there. And we finish off with the Sheffield United logo to finish off the 5th of December. The 6th of December, speaking of the Sheffield United logo, is behind Sheffield United's door. As we're just going to rip a wee bit, hopefully not too much that we destroy Man United's door there, number 20. So wait for the 20th of December to come round for any Man United fans. So behind door number 6 is of course the code for anyone that wishes to use it. And the cards start off with Johan Visa. We then have Alexis McAllister for Liverpool, Ryan Yates for Forest, we've got Idrissa Gana Gueye for Everton, we've got the Forest team crest, and we finish off with a powerhouse Joachim Andersen. And of course, we flip over again to door number 7. It is Aston Villa. They are going great guns in the league, and certainly just overall since Unai Emery took over. And as we open up here, as I say, it's difficult to try and get these cards out without bending them. They've really forced them in there. So the 7th of December starts off with the old trusty code there for the digital collection. And our cards start off with John Egan, the experienced Sheffield United man. Got Carlton Morris, the striker for Luton. Facundo Boyanotti there for Brighton. We've got Alan Campbell for Luton. We've got the Liverpool team crest, and we have a Joe Linton Dynamo for almost went a bit Jordan as well. Joe Linton Dynamo there for Newcastle. So that was door number 7. I had to do a brief check there. Going to door number 8, and it is the Adrenalyn XL logo down the bottom corner. So which we again try not to invade the space of Spurs to try and get this out. Door number 8 coming soon. So the 8th starts off with the trusty code once again, and the cards start off with Manuel Akanji for Manchester City. We've got Jean-Philippe Mateta once again, Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Everton, we've got Diogo Jota for Liverpool, Brighton and Hove Albion's crest, and a powerhouse once again, Joachim Andersen. So flip us back over to go to door number 9. It is behind Fulham Football Club. So, as we try our best not to ruin everything about the calendar. There we go. So we're going to open up this packet behind door number 9, as I have thrown away the code before anyone can use it there. So that's it there. So we start off with Marc Cucurella. So Marc Cucurella first up there. We got Rafael Varane. We get Aryanet Muric, the goalkeeper for Burnley. We get Kyle Walker. We've got Noni Madueke. Finish off with the Newcastle crest there. So door number 9 done. We're almost halfway through as we head to door number 10, the Premier League new boys and the Cinderella story of Luton Town. I do apologise to any Coventry fans that might be watching. Coventry would have been an excellent story, but you couldn't look past Luton after everything that they've been through, going down to the National League. Just to see them in the Premier League is just absolutely excellent. Even if it's going to be one and done, just to see them in the Premier League, it's a story to remember and a season to remember for those fans. There is a code there for anyone that wishes to use that. So behind Luton's door number 10 is Gabriel for the Arsenal. We've got Alexander Isak, Douglas Luiz, Halmar Ekdal. We've got Luke Shaw, world class, and finish off with a Jordan Clark Dynamo. So Luton Dynamo behind Luton Town's door there. So we move on to number 11. It is the Panini logo in the corner here. Oh, and this looks like it's going to be one of the special cards here behind door number 11. Is it going to be the Excellence? Is it going to be the Golden Baller? Let's find out here. It's a Newcastle player. It is the Excellence card for Kieran Trippier behind door number 11 there. So one card in that pack, but what a card it is. The Excellence Kieran Trippier card that we were guaranteed in this opening. We'll just pop him right there, pride of place, right next to the countdown calendar. As you can see, I'm not in the usual setting, and this is obviously a big boy anyway. So yeah, we'll make do with off to the side, but also pride of place there for Kieran Trippier. So door number 10 is going to be, door number 12, going back in time here, door number 12 is going to be West Ham. So West Ham are going to open there. We can rip that because we've already had Forest there on the 2nd. So the 12th of December brings us West Ham United, and a code there for anyone that wishes to use it. So door number 12 kicks us off with Pablo Sarabia once again there for Wolves. We got Gabriel for the Arsenal. We got Lewis Cook for Bournemouth. Mark Gahey again for Palace. We got Jadon Anthony for Bournemouth. And we get the West Ham crest there to finish off door number 12 and get us halfway through the opening as we head to this season's champions, the mighty Arsenal, behind door number 13. Hopefully it is not unlucky 13 for Arsenal this season, and we can go one better than we did last year. So we open up door number 13 with a code there. And door number 13's cards start off with a Pervis Estupinian for Brighton. We get Tom Lockyer for Luton. We get Eddie Nketiah for Arsenal. David De Gea for Man United. We've got a world-class Hwang Hee-chan for Wolves. And we've got a game-changer, Demarai Gray, finishing us off there. So door number 14 is the Toon Army there in Newcastle United. So Newcastle United fans waiting to the 14th before you can open your door. Which obviously you'll get a code with that as well. So door number 14's cards start off with Jordan Bayer for Burnley. We get Riyad Mahrez. We got Ivan Perisic. We get Fabio Vieira for the Arsenal. Harry Kane for Spurs. And Brentford's team crest. So flipping over one more time, not have many flips left as we head in, as I've made a bit of a mess of the Crystal Palace door, who are behind, who are door number 15. As we get the pack finally out there. As I say, the packs are stuffed right in there. There is the code for anyone that wishes to use that. And door number 15 we'll start off with, once again, Pervis Estupinian. We got Tom Lockyer, Tyrell Malacia. We have Neil Mopey for Everton. We've got world-class Idrissa Gana Gueye. And we finish off with a Scott Twine Precision for Burnley. So moving on, door number 16 is for the current champions, Manchester City. As we get that out. So City number 16. It's a code there for anyone that wishes to use it once again. As we start off Manchester City's door number 16 with Manchester City's Rodrigo. We then have Craig Dawson of Wolves, Jeffrey Schlupp for Palace, Tosin Adarabioyo for Fulham, Lucas Paquetá, playmaker for West Ham, and Emi Martinez, top keeper. So 16 is down, 17 to come as we head behind Burnley's door. So we've gone from Manchester City to a Manchester City legend managed Burnley, who ripped it up last year in the Championship, not doing so well in the Premier League. It's difficult when you're a promoted team, but I did expect them to do slightly better. There is a code there for anyone that wishes to use it. As we move on to the cards behind door number 17, it starts off with Bobby De Cordova-Reid. We've got Joe Veltman for Brighton. We've got Raheem Sterling for Chelsea. Christian Romero for Spurs. We've got an ultrasonic Kaoru Mitoma. We finish off with our next level once again in Martin Odegaard. So, Burnley sitting in behind door 17. They'll be praying for 17th place this year at this rate. As we move on to the door number 18, as I'm trying to do this a funny way because we've sort of already got Spurs door and it's not working. Oh dear, that's poor. That's poor. So we are just taking apart this. We're just taking apart this countdown calendar now. As we move on to door number 18. Which is Tottenham Hotspur. There is a code behind door number 18. And the cards behind door number 18 start off with Scotland's Aaron Hickey of Brentford. We've got Scott Twine for Burnley. Stefan Bajcetic. I can never say the guy's name, but the young Spaniard there for Liverpool. Stefan Bajcetic. I think that's how you say it. We've got Philip Coutinho for Aston Villa. You've got Nico Williams, world class for Forest. And Miguel Almiron for Game Changer for Newcastle. So we have 18 down. We have got 6 to go. So we go to Brentford now. We go to the G-Tech Community Stadium. As we try desperately to get behind Brentford's door here. So what is everyone's thoughts as I struggle to get in? How does everyone like the countdown calendar products every year? I think they're quite good. It's a nice way to get a lot of cards under your belt. Obviously, they've got the exclusives as well, but get a lot of them ticked off. There is a code for anyone that wishes to use it. As the cards behind door number 19, Brentford starts off with Brentford striker Kevin Shada. We have got Jairo Riedewald. Vitinho for Burnley. We've got Hugo Lloris for Spurs. We've got the Premier League trophy, and we finish off with Andreas Pereira Precision for Fulham. So, not many doors left to open. We head to door number 20 for Manchester United. So, Man United fans waiting till the 20th of December to get their door open. Will it be worth the wait for us? In this one, this all-in-one opening. There is the code there for anyone that wants to use that. As we start off, the cards behind door number 20 are Josh Brownhill for Burnley. We have Manuel Akanji. We've got Adam Smith for Bournemouth. Oral Mangala for Forest. We've got the Bournemouth crest, and we finish off again with our next level, Martin Odegaard. So certainly he's one of the more common cards that we've got in this one. So after door 20 comes door 21. It is Bournemouth, the last team in the top row there. So we've got top row bingo. I'm just really making a mess of the calendar now to try and get them out. There's not a really good way get the cards out without one, hurting yourself, or two, bending the cards. So that's one to watch there, Panini, if you're watching. Other than that, great product, love it. So there is a code there for anyone that wishes to use it. And so, door number 21. If you're opening this on the 21st of December and you get the same packet as me, you get a Kepa Arrizabalaga for Chelsea. We've got Tilo Kehrer, John Joe Shelvey, we've got Will Hughes with the Aston Villa crest there, and they had their goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, top keeper once again. So, 3 doors to go. Start off with the 22nd of December. It is Wolverhampton Wanderers to nearly finish off the second page here as we pull out the set of cards for that one. There's the code for that one for anyone out there who wishes to use it. So we start off with Eddie Nketiah on the 22nd. We have David De Gea. We have Christian Norgard. Kai Havertz in his old Chelsea kit. We've got hotshot Evan Ferguson. We finish off with a game changer, Jared Bowen there for West Ham. So this is it for this page here. It is Chelsea, the last door opened here, door number 23. The last door to be opened, and hopefully they won't finish last in the league, although some of their performances over the last few years have thought it's been a struggle for Chelsea. Let's be honest here. They seem to be turning it around recently though. There is a code there for anyone that wishes to use that. And the cards behind the 23rd of December, door 23, are Ryan Brewster. We've got Vitaly Janelt, Marcus Rashford, Chris Mepham. We have an ultrasonic Anthony Robinson. And again, a next level, Martin Odegaard. So that's 4 Martin Odegaard next levels we've got. Certainly don't need them for the collection anymore. Although I don't think he was a need to begin with. But there you go. You take the rough with the smooth when you're opening so many cards. There is door number 24. For this countdown calendar. It can only be one thing unless we've got a dodgy product. We don't have a dodgy product. It is the Golden Baller. Oh, Golden Baller and the limited edition, of course. So, we'll get 2 Golden Ballers. Let's go Golden Baller after, because they are stunning cards this year. Right, so the limited edition that we're opening. Here we go. Behind door 24. It's a Liverpool player. It's a Liverpool defender. I think I know who it is. It can only be Virgil van Dijk. So that's a limited edition we've already got. But you never sniff at limited edition because they're lovely. They are absolutely excellent. We did have the chance of a signature card there. But Virgil van Dijk is the limited edition for the countdown calendar that we have. We also get the chance of a Golden Baller behind door 24. I can see a haircut there, so we'll turn it over as we pull out the golden ticket. These cards this year are stunning. I cannot stress that enough. The Golden Baller with the 2024 countdown calendar is Bukayo Saka. Here we go, number 1, Bukayo Saka. I think we might already have Bukayo Saka. I think that might have been what we got in the starter pack. But do you know what? Bukayo Saka, get in our collection. You cannot get enough. I cannot get enough of Bukayo Saka cards there. So another Saka Golden Baller. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about getting another Bukayo Saka Golden Baller. Absolutely not. So that's the haul there for the Premier League countdown calendar. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below at what you think about it. Again, the countdown calendar, as I say, always a nifty way to do it. I think it's just a cracking idea. So much so that I don't know who copied who, but certainly Panini and Topps bringing their countdown calendars out every year is just excellent stuff. I am never going to complain about that. So, speaking of Topps, we move swiftly on to the Topps countdown calendar here. So, there we are. So it's slightly smaller. It looks as if it's going to be slightly easier. They open like that. They open like that. So it's going to be a lot easier. So you can't. Can you do it down the middle? No, I'm not even going to try. So we've got thingy. So we've got clues here as well. This is excellent. I do like a quiz. So there is the 24 doors for the Match Attax one. Behind every door we will get, as I say, the exclusive edition cards as well. So door number 1 is right over here. I was voted man of the match in the 2021-22 final. So who was that? That was Real Madrid. That wasn't Real. Was that Real Madrid and Liverpool again? I think it was. Yes, it was. It was the Paris one. So who is going to be the man of the match in that one? It won't be Benzema because he's not in the collection anymore. It must be Vinicius Junior. Must be Vinicius Junior. So let's find out. All right, so the card is at the top, so I'll need to watch that one. So I've already seen it, but I'll let you. So answers in a comment down below who you think it is. But we start off with a finisher, Alvaro Morata. We've got the Bayern Munich, the Borussia Dortmund crest. We've got Hugo Ekitike. We have got Antonio Silva, and we've got the man of the match from the 21-22 final. It is Thibaut Courtois. So I'm thinking back. He did perform really well. He sort of kept him in it for a while. I wouldn't have said he was the man of the match right enough, but it tends to go to an attacking player and sort of sort of times like that, but never mind. So 0, so 1 wrong from 1 there for myself. So as we move this over here, so I am an Englishman playing as a right back in Scottish football. I think even Celtic fans will certainly know who it is, given his propensity to score a lot of penalty kicks. So I think I know who that is. That can only be, certainly can only be known who it is. It can only be James Tavernier. So there is James Tavernier there, the captain for Rangers, but not the card we're looking for. We then have Diogo Costa for Porto, Danilo Pereira for Feyenoord. We have got Manuel Akanji Eliminator, and we have James Tavernier squad zone there. So James Tavernier was the player that they were talking about. So that is a 1 and 1. So 1 out of 2 there for the quiz. So I am an Italian legend who won the UCL 5 times in my career. Right, okay, so an Italian legend who won the Champions League 5 times in their career. Oh, that's a good one. This is going to be one I think I'm going to kick myself if I don't get it. Oh, right, it must be Paolo Maldini then. It must be Paolo Maldini. I can't think. Pirlo. Could be Pirlo. No, I'm going Maldini. I'm going to stick with Maldini. So here's someone who's not won the Champions League, may win the Champions League in future. It's West Ham youngster, Flynn Downs. We have Thomas Müller, who has won the Champions League. We get Dusan Tadic, who almost should have won the could have won the Champions League when Ajax got to the semis. Certainly should have got to the final. There's playmaker Kevin De Bruyne, and the Italian legend is Paolo Maldini. So he won it 5 times. Sorry, what he did? I thought he beat Liverpool. Did he play Liverpool? Was he still in that team that beat Liverpool in 2007? Oh, I'm starting to doubt. He must have been, because I don't think AC Milan got to the Champions League final between then and they lost in Istanbul, of course. As a rabbit on, so we've opened 3. Where is number 4? It's here. And I am an Argentinian legend who won the UCL with Internazionale in 2009-2010. Now that could be Milito, who scored the goal. But I am thinking it's going. Oh yes, it's not. I was going to say Cambiasso, but it's not. It has to be Javier Zanetti. There is only, when it comes to Inter Milan, there is only one Argentine legend, and it has to be Javier Zanetti. So there's Douglas Luiz there for Villa. You get Gleison Bremer for Juventus, Adam Hložek for Leverkusen next gen. There he is. It is Javier Zanetti. So there we go. And we have a current Inter Milan player, Alessandro Bastoni. So there we go. Javier Zanetti. So we're 3 out of 4. We got the first one wrong in Thibaut Courtois, but then we managed to get the next 3 right. So can we get number 5 right? I joined Real Madrid from Borussia Dortmund this summer. Who am I? It can only be, before I even open the door, it can only be Jude Bellingham. Not many players go between Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid on a regular basis, and certainly none have made the impact that Jude Bellingham has. So it can only be the English superstar. His international teammate John Stones opens up door number 5. We've got Nabil Fekir. We've got Peter Golaski, we've got Lisandro Martinez Eliminator, and of course we knew who it was going to be. It is Jude Bellingham. So these cards, I've not mentioned the cards yet, but the cards are absolutely stunning. They are very, very nice indeed. So door number 6 is over here. I'm an Italian playmaker who's been at PSG since 2012. Is that Verratti? It's the only one that's coming to mind just now. I don't know, has he made it to Saudi Arabia yet? I'm going to go Verratti anyway. So we've got 5 out of 6 so far, and I'm going to go with Verratti. So that's what we're going to do here. So we start off with, speaking of Italians, it's Gianluca Scamacca starting off door number 6. We get Gibril Sow for Frankfurt, Robert Pires, cult hero for the Arsenal, Toni Kroos heritage for Real Madrid, and the Paris Saint-Germain midfielder is Marco Verratti there. So we do get Marco Verratti right. 5 out of 6 so far. Go us. So number 7 is down here. I recently signed a long-term contract with Arsenal. Who am I? Well, that could be. I mean, that could be a number of players. Who doesn't want to be part of the revolution, the Arteta revolution, at the Emirates Stadium? But I am going to go for this one, Declan Rice. I think that would be the logical option there. Declan Rice being there. I'm just going to get the cards the correct way up. So we start off with Brahim Diaz for Real Madrid. We get Kyogo for Celtic. The Borussia Dortmund. Did it again? The Borussia Dortmund crest. Alessandro Bastoni, 100 club once again. There is the Arsenal player. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's Bukayo Saka. Oh, I say I can't get enough of Bukayo Saka cards. I'm very sorry, Mr. Saka. I should have known. It was you committing your future to the Arsenal. So that is 5 out of 7 there. I'm Portuguese and I was runner-up in the Europa League. I was a Europa League runner-up in 2021. Was that Manchester United? Ooh, this is going to be difficult. I'm going to say it's Bruno Fernandes. I think this is a Man United player. I could be wrong. I don't know if they lost it in 2020 in the COVID year. Or was that the year they lost to Villarreal? Or was that, am I talking about the same one? I'm going to go Bruno Fernandes. So 5 out of 7. Who are we going to get to beat? Oh, as I throw one of the cards away, you might have been able to see. I'll just start off there. So we'll go, for door number 8, we'll go Bruno Fernandes. So there is Felipe Anderson. We get Geronimo Rulli, the Real Madrid crest. We've got their guardian, Thibaut Courtois, and the Man United, it is a Man United player, so I could be right. It is Bruno Fernandes, so the Portuguese player who was the runner-up in 2020-21 in the Europa League was Bruno Fernandes. So that's 6 out of 8. We're going good. Where is door number 7? Door number 9, sorry, it is in the bottom here. I am a Serbian striker who plays for Juventus. Who am I? That can only be, before I open it, that can only be Dusan Vlahovic. So let's have a look at it. I do like this element. of the opening. So who have we got here? We have got Alexis McAllister for Liverpool. Kyogo Furuhashi once again for Celtic. We've got the Manchester United crest. We've got a Marco Verratti battler. And our squad zone is Dusan Vlahovic there, the exclusive edition. Christmas festive squad zone. Dusan Vlahovic behind number 9. And I'm also seeing a trend here. I see the big 9 there, bit of a giveaway. I think it's all to do with their squad number as well, because it's a squad zone. Of course it is. Why did I not get that before? Okay, hints then. That's a good hint. So number 11 is going to be an Egyptian who won the Champions League. I mean, I didn't even need to know the squad number for that one. That has to be Mohamed Salah. That has to be Mohamed Salah. So we're going to open this up here. No codes in these ones, strangely enough, but we'll give them a pass for that. So we start off this one with a crystal parallel Alan Saint-Maximin for Newcastle. We've got Alvaro Rodriguez next gen for Real Madrid. We've got Fabian Schär for Newcastle, and you got to know that he believes that Newcastle can go far in the Champions League this year. We've got Aurelien Tchouameni there for Real Madrid, and the squad zone is Mohamed Salah there. So Mohamed Salah, squad zone, festive squad zone, number 11. We move on now to number 12, who is, I joined Arsenal from Ajax in July 2023. Number 12. This is a guy who's going to be, I was very unlucky with injuries at the start of the year. It is going to be, I believe, Urian Timber. But we will find out together, shall we? So get the cards the right way up. We start off with a Moritz Sjargaard there for Salzburg. We've got a Mikel Merino, the Ajax crest. We've got a Saleh Ozcan, battler for Borussia Dortmund. And we do have the Urian Timber squad zone, number 12. So number 13, I am a Cameroon international striker who plays club football in Germany. Cameroon international striker who plays club football in Germany. Oh, that's a good one. So it's number 13. I must say my knowledge of German football, my German football and my African football isn't the best. Let's find out together. I have got no earthly idea who that could be. I'll probably kick myself when I see it. So we start off with Reece Nelson for the Arsenal. We've got Paul Pogba for Juventus. Inter Milan's crest. We've got William Saliba, eliminator for Arsenal. And it's Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. Oh my goodness. Number 13, Choupo-Moting. One for the Stoke fans there. Oh, I cannot believe that I didn't get that. Well, I can, because as I say, my knowledge of German and African football, not the best, but oh, maybe I should have got that one. That's an own goal there. That's an own goal there. So I think I'm now 10 out of 13 for that. So we move on now to number 14, wherever you are, right underneath there. Japanese international winger who plays for Real Sociedad. Who am I? That is... Now, I can't remember how... It's Kubo, isn't it? It must be. Let's go Kubo. Number 14. Behind door number 14 is Cody Gakpo for Liverpool. Danilo Pereira again. We've got Leonardo Bonucci, captain of Juventus. A Guardian, Gregor Kobel for Borussia Dortmund. And it is Takefusa Kubo there for squad zone number 14. So yes, there we go. That was a clutch answer there. Number 15, where are you? Down the bottom here. I am a legendary central defender who lifted the trophy in 07-08. Now that's Manchester United, isn't it? I thought it might have been, we've had Maldini, I thought it might have been Nesta, but I think that was the year before they beat Liverpool. 2008 was Moscow, wasn't it? So yeah, let's go for this one. Try and get us up to 11. Let's go Rio Ferdinand in this one. I think we might be on to some with Rio. So there's Adam Maricic for Lazio. We've got Calvin Bassey for Ajax at the time. We've got a Matthias Sula, next gen for Juventus. We've got another 100 club, a third 100 club of the opening. It's Martin Odegaard this time. Good to see Arsenal back on the 100 club in the Match Attax. And we have got a Man United player. It's Nemanja Vidic. Oh, there we go. So Vidic was the captain that night in Moscow. So it was in the right team. It was the wrong central defender. What a partnership they were back in the day. Of course, number 15. I've got to remember it's the squad number. Ferdinand wore 5. Right, so 16 now. 16. I am a French international goalkeeper playing in the city of Milan. That is number 16. I am going to say that is AC Milan's Mike Maignan. So we are now 11 out of 16 out of their 24 boxes, 24 doors. So we're going to go Mike Maignan for this one. As we start off with a crystal parallel behind door number 16 for Min Jae Kim. We have got Julian Duranville next gen for Dortmund. We got Cody Gakpo for Liverpool. We keep turning this round. We've got Toni Kroos there for Real Madrid. And we finish off with, indeed it is, Mike Maignan, number 16 for AC Milan, the Frenchman there for AC. Number 17, here we go. I scored Manchester City's only goal of the 22-23 semi-final first leg. Number 17. I think it is, of course, the famous number 17 at Manchester City. It can only be KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. But let's have a look to see. Oh, I'm a poet and I don't know it. It's all these rhymes that are just slipping off the tongue there. Alright, so we start off door number 17 with a Koke, captain for Atletico. We have got Jamal Musiala, playmaker. Adam Maricic for Lazio. We have got Ronaldo Mandava for Atletico. And the squad zone is, of course, Kevin De Bruyne. So we have now got 13 out of 17. We've got 4 wrong. KDB getting us up there to a nice number. So we have got 17 down. We're looking now for number 18. There he is there. I made my Borussia Dortmund debut when I was just 16 years old. Number 18, who am I? Now, that's a difficult one. I want to say it's Moukoko. I want to say it's Yusufa Moukoko, but I could be wrong. So let's see who we've got behind door number 18. Am I just mistaking him for Tontonzola Moukoko, the Champman 0102 legend who came through at a young age in that game? So we start off with Ilkay Gundogan. Nabil Fekir is up next. We've got Bonucci, captain for Juventus. Karim Adeyemi, playmaker. And our squad zone is Yusufa Moukoko. So Yusufa Moukoko, they're living up to the Moukoko name. And it has Champman 0102. Legendary namesake. As I have just seen that we seem to have skipped over door number 10. How did I do that? So, oh dear. So there's door number 10. And I was obviously so excited that I've also forgot. The clue is I'm a Brazilian legend who won the UCL with Barcelona in 2005-2006 at number 10. I think we know who that's going to be. That can only be Ronaldinho. So let's see what comes out of the pack for door number 10. It is Achraf Hakimi. We then have Djibril Sow. We've got the Borussia Dortmund crest once again. Antoine Griezmann, playmaker. And the squad zone is, of course, Ronaldinho there for Barcelona. So, where were we, folks? So, I seem to have lost my place now. I think we were up to... where was the... Borussia Dortmund was number 18. I'm a speedy left back who's played for AC Milan since 2019. A speedy left back. Is it Theo Hernandez? Must be Theo Hernandez, unless he's a right back. Oh, that's terrible. Right, let's go Theo Hernandez. I've been thrown off here anyway by not getting the by missing out a card, obviously. But we'll get these in the right order here. So we start off with behind door number 19 is Emre Can. Luke Shaw is up next. We have got the legendary moment for Alan Shearer. Got a black edge edition for Thomas Muller. That's always a nice one to pull out. And it is Theo Hernandez, number 19. So I should bank on myself to know that better than I did there. So we're getting close to the end. 4 more doors left. We've got number 20 coming now. A 28-year-old Italian international who plays for Lazio, whose name escapes me now. I will know it when I see it. Oh, that's terrible. I can see him as well. I can see him. I can see his name. I can see the card that we've already pulled for him a few times. But let's just see who it's going to be as we get the cards behind door number 20. Florian Wirtz is up first. We then have Antonio Silva. We've got Ivan Provedel for Lazio, Crystal Parallel. We've got Hartman next gen for Feyenoord. And we finish off with... It's a Zakanye, Matthias Zakanye, number 20 there for Lazio, the squad zone, number 20. So number 21 is going to open up here. I am an Argentinian playmaker for AS Roma. Again, whose name escapes me. I'm going to say I don't watch a lot of Serie A, but there's... I do watch European football. I should know who this is, and his name, once again, is escaping me. Argentine midfielders that play for... What's this playmaker? It's not necessarily a midfielder. No, gone. So we have Daniel Malin. Starting off door number 21. We got Leonardo Spinazzola. We have got Andreas Ulmer for Salzburg. Bukayo Saka once again there. And the Roma player. Oh, it's Paulo Dybala. Of course it is. Oh dear. Oh, that's just shocking knowledge on my part. That's just terrible. A Brazilian winger who plays for Barcelona. Who am I? I believe that is going to be guy who played for Leeds. Raphael. Oh, this is terrible. I've been at this now for 40 minutes. Obviously, Barcelona. Barcelona missing number 10 has obviously done me. And the guy's name isn't Raphael at all. It's Rafinha. Raphael was was the wee guy that played for Manchester United all those years ago. Rafinha is the guy who I'm talking about. So there's Callum McGregor, the Celtic captain. We've got a battler for Marco Verratti. We've got Leandro Trossard there for Arsenal. We've got a Geertruida there for Feyenoord. And number 22 is, of course, Rafinha for Barcelona. Oh my goodness, it is not even late. I can't even complain about that. As I record this, it's only 7 o'clock in the evening. I have had a full meal, so I can't even complain that I'm hungry. But yes, I've just all over the place since I missed out number 10. So I am an Italian international, and I've played in midfield for Internazionale since 2019. An Italian international. It's don't do this to me. I've lost it again. I'm just all over the place now. This is shocking. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kick myself. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to kick myself when I see it. One of the Euros. Barella. Yes, Nicolo Barella. So there's Anthony Gordon. There's kicking off. Potential Scotland international in the future. We've got Nuno Mendes for PSG. We've got the Real Betis crest there. We have got an Aaron Cresswell battler. And we do have Nicolo Barella, number 23, the penultimate card to come out of this one here. We finish off number 24, and I am a Paraguayan winger who plays for Newcastle United. It can only be number 24. It can only be Miguel Almiron, who is looking a different player under Eddie Howe. I mean, he looked lost when he first joined Newcastle, but certainly looking a lot better now. Had the season of his life last year. But kicking off the cards behind door number 24 is Diogo Jota. We have Evan Nielsen for Porto. We have a signature style man of the match for Julian Brandt. We've got another Black Edge edition and another Thomas Muller Black Edge edition. And the last squad zone, last but not least, is Miguel Almiron, number 24. So that is it for this monster of an episode. Monster of a video, opening up the 2 countdown calendars. We've opened up 24 doors of the Premier League Adrenalyn XL. We've opened up 24 doors of the Match Attax countdown calendar, festive edition cards, excellence cards, golden ballers, everything in between. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please consider leaving a like on the video and a comment to let me know, and that would be greatly appreciated. If there is, if you want to see more, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. But all that remains to be said other than that is thank you all very much for watching. Happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.